What does it mean to be chosen? To embark on a spiritual journey that defies the material world and moves you towards something greater. If you've ever felt a sense of purpose beyond the mundane, a calling that transcends your current life circumstances, you may be walking the path of the chosen one. The journey is not easy. It's one that requires detachment, deep introspection, and a willingness to release the old in order to make room for the new. But this path, though challenging, is also one of profound transformation and awakening. In this video, we'll explore the complex, multifaceted journey of the chosen one as they navigate the process of spiritual ascension. This journey requires courage, faith, and a willingness to embrace change, vulnerability, and the unfolding of the divine plan. It is not a path for the faint-hearted, but for those who are ready to step into a higher level of consciousness. One that ultimately benefits not just the individual, but the collective. So what does it truly mean to be chosen? And how can the journey lead to spiritual growth, healing, and transformation, disintegration and detachment? The start of a new path for the chosen one, the journey begins with a process of disintegration. This is a time of letting go of old identities, outdated beliefs, and relationships that no longer serve their higher purpose. It's not a journey of choosing what is easy, but rather what is necessary for spiritual growth. To step into the higher frequencies of existence, there must be space for the new. This process is not about abandoning who you were, but about shedding the layers that have prevented you from fully embracing your soul's true purpose. Detachment is key to this journey. The attachments we hold to old versions of ourselves or our former relationships often keep us anchored in lower frequencies. Letting go of these attachments, even when they seem difficult or painful, is necessary for the soul's evolution. The process is not instantaneous. It takes time, effort, and an understanding that the shedding of old identities makes room for something more aligned with your spiritual essence. As the old falls away, it creates space for spiritual growth. This detachment from the past allows the chosen one to embrace a higher state of being, grounded not in material success or ego-driven desires, but in a deeper connection to the divine. The disintegration of the old self is not the end, but rather the beginning of a profound spiritual journey, turning inward, reconnecting with the inner self as the external world becomes less important. The chosen one begins a shift in focus toward the internal realm. Thoughts, feelings, and dreams take on new significance, signaling a deeper connection to spiritual values. No longer distracted by the material world, the chosen one turns inward, seeking the answers within. The external noise fades, and what remains is a sense of calm clarity. The internal world now speaks louder than anything else. This turning inward is not about escaping the world, but about reconnecting with your true self. In the pursuit of spiritual growth, it's essential to know who you are beyond the physical realm. The material world, with its distractions and false promises, falls away in favor of the inner truth. As the chosen one aligns more with spiritual values, there's a sense of peace that accompanies the shift. The clarity that arises from this inward journey brings a deeper understanding of your purpose and guides your actions moving forward. This internal focus doesn't mean disengaging from the world, but rather seeing it through a new lens, one that is connected to the divine. As you reconnect with your true self, you become more in tune with the energies around you, and the world becomes less about the physical realm and more about spiritual alignment. Detachment from ego. Releasing material attachments, ego-driven desires, and material attachments are some of the greatest obstacles on the chosen one's spiritual path. To progress, there is a need to detach from the ego's constant need for validation, success, and accumulation. This detachment is not about renouncing the world, but about understanding that true fulfillment cannot be found in external achievements. The chosen one begins to see that happiness and fulfillment come not from the material world, but from within. Ego often ties us to false beliefs and desires that distract from our higher calling. It whispers that we need more success, more approval, more possessions, when in reality all that is needed is a deeper connection with the divine. As the Chosen One progresses on their journey, they learn to release these attachments and embrace new, higher spiritual virtues. This shift allows them to operate from a place of authenticity, clarity, and love, free from the limitations imposed by ego. The process of detaching from ego-driven desires can be challenging. The world constantly reinforces the idea that material success equals happiness. But the Chosen One begins to understand that true peace and fulfillment are found when we release these attachments. It is only by releasing the ego that the Chosen One can align with their highest spiritual potential. Acceptance of loss and change. Embracing the journey as the journey unfolds. The Chosen One must face the inevitability of loss and change. Relationships, habits, and aspects of themselves that no longer align with their spiritual growth must be released. This can be a painful process, but it is essential for spiritual evolution. There is a need to recognize that, while we may mourn the loss of what we once held dear, these losses make way for something greater. The acceptance of loss is key to understanding that everything has its time and place. Just as the seasons change, so too do the phases of our lives. Not all relationships are meant to last forever, and not all parts of ourselves need to be carried into the next phase of our journey. As the Chosen One releases what no longer serves them, they create space for growth, transformation, and the arrival of new energies that are more in alignment with their purpose. Change is a constant in the Chosen One's journey. It may be uncomfortable at times, but it is through this change that they evolve. The process of release, although painful, is necessary for spiritual growth, and it is through embracing these changes that the Chosen One steps into a higher state of consciousness. Trusting in the divine plan. Surrendering control. One of the most powerful aspects of the Chosen One's journey is the act of surrender. Trusting in the divine plan means relinquishing control and recognizing that each step of the journey has a purpose. The Chosen One understands that they are not alone. There is a higher power guiding them toward their spiritual destination. Surrendering control does not mean giving up. Rather, it means trusting that the universe has a plan that is greater than what the ego can comprehend. This trust is a leap of faith, requiring the Chosen One to let go of the need to control every outcome. It is about allowing life to unfold as it is meant to, knowing that every experience serves a purpose in the grand design. As the Chosen One surrenders to the divine plan, they align more deeply with their soul's purpose, and the path forward becomes clearer. The act of surrender is an essential component of spiritual growth. By letting go of the need to control and trusting that each moment has meaning, the Chosen One can move forward with greater clarity, peace, and trust in the journey. Spiritual practices as support. Grounding the energy throughout the ascension process. Spiritual practices serve as essential tools for grounding, healing, and aligning with higher energy. Meditation, prayer, energy work, and spiritual journaling are all invaluable practices that help the Chosen One stay centered and connected to their higher self. These practices provide the necessary support during challenging times and help the Chosen One maintain focus on their spiritual growth. Meditation is a tool for quieting the mind and connecting with the divine. Prayer is a way to communicate with the higher powers, seeking guidance and strength. Energy work, such as Reiki or chakra balancing, helps clear blockages and align the body's energy with higher frequency. Spiritual journaling allows the Chosen One to reflect on their experiences and track their progress on the journey. Each of these practices plays a vital role in supporting the Chosen One as they navigate the ascension process. Spiritual practices are not only about personal healing, but also about deepening the connection to the collective energy. By engaging in these practices, the Chosen One helps raise the vibration of the planet, contributing to the ascension of the earth and the collective consciousness. Connection with nature. Grounding with the earth. Spending time in nature is another crucial aspect of the Chosen One's journey. Nature provides grounding and connects the individual with the energies of the earth. which is undergoing its own ascension. The natural world offers peace and clarity, allowing the chosen one to reconnect with their soul and the rhythms of the universe. Being in nature also helps balance the energies of the body as it adjusts to the higher frequencies of ascension. The Earth's energy is nurturing and stabilizing, helping to realign the chosen one's own energy. In nature, the chosen one can feel a deep sense of peace and connection to all that is, as a reminder that everything is interconnected, and that the individual is a part of a much larger cosmic design. Importance of spiritual community. Support and shared growth as the chosen one walks their path. Finding a spiritual community becomes essential. A community of like-minded individuals offers support, wisdom, and shared growth. Being part of a spiritual community provides the chosen one with the opportunity to connect with others who are on similar journeys, offering a sense of belonging and understanding. A spiritual community also provides the opportunity for shared healing. Through collective prayer, meditation, and energy work, the chosen ones contribute to each other's growth and healing. The power of the group amplifies the energy of the individual, helping each member align more closely with their soul's purpose. Physical self-care. Nurturing the body as the chosen one's energy frequency increases. Physical self-care becomes more important than ever. The body undergoes changes as it adjusts to higher energies, and physical symptoms such as fatigue, sensitivity, and memory loss are common during ascension. Proper nutrition, rest, and exercise help the body adapt to these changes and maintain balance. Self-care is not just about physical health, but about honoring the body as the vessel for the soul's journey. By caring for the physical body, the chosen one ensures that they are able to fully participate in the ascension process and fulfill their higher purpose.